Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are looking at r/AmITheA subreddit. We're looking at a post from Classic Barber 8939. It says, "Am I the a-hole for telling my sister she doesn't have a family? She has a circus?" Okay, it says, "The other day, my sister, 36 female, was complaining to me that her family is chaos. She doesn't understand why everyone can't get along and why they never have a truly good moment while everyone is together. I listened to her for around 20 minutes and she told me I was being quiet. My response was that she clearly needed to vent and I didn't want to interject. That was mostly true, but I also think my sister was a little insane for thinking she'd get to have a nice, neat little family given the craziness in her family. For context, my sister had her first child at 18. My nephew Shane, that's 18 female. 18 male. She dated Shane's dad for a while and found out when Shane was one that her boyfriend had another girl pregnant, and so they broke up. My sister and the other mother both got arrested for fighting, and she swore that she would never let that woman or her child near Shane. She got married at 21 and had two more kids, Katie, female, 15, and Rai, 13, male. She filed for divorce straight after Rai was born, and her ex-husband was nowhere to be seen since. A year later, she met another man who had a baby from someone. My niece, Lily, is 12, female. It's not my sister's biological child, but she raises her as her own, though unofficially since she's not adopted. Katie got married again. Katie got married again and had Milo, 9, with that husband and got pregnant with Sage, 7, female, while married, but her ex-husband is not the father. Her youngest that's biological so far is Niall, 5, male, and his father is not in the picture either." Wow, I think my brain is twisting. God, it's like I'll have an easier time trying to unmat a 15-year-old matted hair on a homeless person with one chopstick then I would have to understand what's going on. What the? How is she supposed to have a nice, neat little family? At this point, she's like in the water and she's asking why she's wet. What is going on? Okay, let's get down. Let's continue the post. My sister is married again. Her husband has 2 kids from his first marriage and 2 kids from his second marriage. He also has a child in his life who is not his biological kid. He doesn't get along with his biological kids, but he treats this child like his own. What kind of telenovela kind of life story is this? Oh my god. How many kids are in the house again? I think I lost track of that after the first 3 kids. Ooh, okay. It says the household has many complicated relationships and divided loyalties. There are complications with some of the other parents involved and other children involved. It's too long and complicated to get involved in, but even among my sister's children, they are not all cohesive, close siblings, and some resentment exists for some reason or another. Anyway, Lily was venting to me. She said nobody she knows has a family so incapable of getting together as hers. She asked me why I thought that was, and I said very blended family are more complex. She told me there are people with bigger blended families than hers. I told her bigger doesn't always mean having as many others involved as hers. Then she said again, they are all a family though, and they act like they don't want to be. And that's when I said I probably that's when said probably because it's more of a circus than a family. My sister told me that it was really unlikely and untrue that they are a family, even if others don't see it. She told me she expects an apology from me before we can speak again. Am I the a-hole? Your sister owns the Nile. She invented the Lulu. She's the queen of the Lulu Island, and they drink water from the Nile. Oh, wow. Your sister is Egypt. She lives in the Nile. What is wrong with this woman? That's not very demure of her. Imagine you have a whole school of children. I will not say a whole classroom. At this point, she should just open her own school. And she is wondering why there's conflict in the house. Have you seen a school before? You see, no matter how tiny that school is, even if total they only have like 12 students, maybe one on each class, and some classes are empty. Among those 12 students, there will always be conflict. Even among 5 children, there's always minor conflicts because kids grow. There's always conflict. There's always things that will make kids always have conflicts with their siblings or their friends, but it's usually minor. But if you're having a house this complicated, lady, why are you expecting everything to be blended and nice? This is not The Sims. You can't just create characters and just force all of them to love each other. This is not Sims 4. This is people's life you're playing with, lady. What the hell? She has power. That's what I'll say. She has a lot of power. Even, like, I know, like a typical family, 4 or 5 kids, okay. And you see the parents losing sleep. And I couldn't count more than, I stopped counting after the 4th kid. And there are other kids that were not her own. And then there were other kids that were brought into the house through marriage. Wow, I am already exhausted. And I'm just reading the story. Imagine living in that house. That would be a nightmare. And she still sees the need to bring more children into the house that already doesn't have any peace. Like, wow. Okay. Well, I'll just say her house has officially turned into Sims 4. Either that or she has her own school. She should just open her own school. She should just go get a license, employ teachers, because at this point she has enough kids to open her own school. Wow. Okay. What do you guys think about this post? This post is bizarre. And for the fact that even OP tried to be like, this is the reason why you have this problem. She's asking for an apology because her living this kind of life is not painful enough. It's OP's words that hurt her. Oh, okay. Priorities, man, priorities. So what do you guys think about this? Put it in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.